It takes sacrifices. That's what it takes to be great. Any kind of success that you'll experience in your life will take sacrifice. And that's the case for your studying too. You need to be willing to go the extra mile. Someone who wakes up early, goes to the gym, and walks into the empty library while everyone else is still sleeping. You will get tired, but if you have a strong enough reason, you will find the strength to push through. Why are you different than all the other people in your class who are trying to achieve exactly the same as you? What makes you stand out from them? What makes you deserve it more than they deserve it? Somebody is waiting for you to give up. Someone is waiting for you to fall. So don't just talk about your hustle. Don't just talk about how much you're studying. Show me.
Every single one of us only has 24 hours in a day. That includes me. That includes you. That includes your friends, your teachers, your parents. It also includes Bill Gates, Richard Branson, and Will Smith. And so, if you only have 24 hours a day, your success is solely dependent on how you use that 24 hours. How many of your 24 do you spend mindlessly scrolling through social media, or on the phone to friends, or watching aimless videos on YouTube? So what's the difference between someone who is successful in their education, or in business, or however you want to define it, and someone who is unsuccessful? The successful person uses every single hour of their 24 hours wisely. That's it. That's really it. The person failing their exams will be spending much of their 24 hours doing things that do not align with their long-term goals. The person at the top of the class will be spending all of their 24 hours reading, writing, learning, researching, asking questions, planning, preparing, exercising, and eating healthily. Because I can tell you all about your life if you show me your schedule and you stick to it. If there are empty gaps in the schedule where you're not doing anything productive, I know exactly where you're going to be in 10 years' time.
You can pass your exams. You can be great at whatever it is that you choose to be great at. But you have to put in the work. You have to want it bad. You have to want it so bad that you're willing to lose sleep for it. You have to want it so bad that you're willing to lose friends over it. You have to want it so bad that you never, ever give up. As Steve Jobs says, I'm here to make a dent in the universe. You will never hear me complain that it's someone else's fault why I'm not getting the grades I have the potential of achieving. If I don't like where I am, I'll work harder. My current situation is a perfect reflection of the hard work or lack of work I put in. When you look at the all-time greats, there's one thing in common among them all. They all have relentless, sickening work ethic. To get to the top, you have to skip watching TV, going to every party, scrolling through social media, and wasting your time on unproductive things. Because while the average student is sleeping, you are hustling.
If you're doing well at school or university, if you're doing more than the group of friends you hang around with, if you're getting better grades than them, if you're doing more to move yourself forward than they are, then it's easy to fool yourself into thinking that you're working to your full potential. But it depends. It depends where your group of friends have set the bar. Let me explain. If you run the 100-meter sprint with a group of people that can't run as fast as you, of course you'll win, quite easily. It wouldn't take much effort. But if you run against people that are much faster than you might come 6th or 7th place, or even last. but it would push you and inspire you to run faster. It would make you push that little bit more. Instead of training 3 days a week, you might start training 5 days a week. And it doesn't matter that you came in last place. Your time is faster. And that's why you need to surround yourself with people that are better than you. It's these people that will push you up and encourage you and motivate you. There's a quote: "You become the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with." Because their characteristics and habits and ways of doing things will rub off on you. If your friends are all letting life pass them by and they don't prioritize their studying, then it's likely that that behavior will rub off on you too. It's one of the single biggest improvements you can make to your life. To evaluate and, if necessary, upgrade the people you spend the most time with. As Will Smith once said, "As a child, my parents always told me you can be whatever you want to be. You can do whatever you want to do." But I didn't totally believe it. Yet I went out into the world and I carried myself, and I held my head high, and I stood there and I looked people in their eyes, and I talked to people as if I was deserving of all the things that this planet has to offer.
Some of you are doing okay. You're getting decent grades at university. You're passing your exams. You're getting your assignments in on time. But you shouldn't be satisfied with just doing okay. No one should be aiming for average, and that includes you. You need to be set on climbing to the next level. And you're not going to reach the next level until you commit to becoming better than you were yesterday. When you start giving more, you'll start receiving more. More opportunities, more prosperity, stronger relationships, and better health. If you push yourself, you can always raise the bar in your life. You have to keep raising the bar. First you set the standard, then you raise the bar. You're only going to rise above average by working hard, by grinding, by hustling, by believing in yourself, by believing in yourself when no one else does, by becoming obsessed with reaching success, by sacrificing today for a better tomorrow, by getting out of your comfort zone and pushing yourself past perceived limitations, by sticking it out when things get tough, by using your pain as fuel to drive you to success, by taking responsibility of your life, no matter what happens, by not using excuses to allow your poor results, by doing whatever it takes. When your goals are so big that they scare small minds, and you're so driven that you can envision this goal every minute of every day, it is then that great things start to happen.
The struggle. It's very simple. The attitude you have when facing struggles and obstacles is what determines whether you will be successful. And if you're going to commit the next 2, 3, 4 years of your life to your education, then your attitude is everything. Being able to keep studying despite the adversity thrown at you. You fail an exam, keep studying. You argue with your friends, keep studying. You have money problems, keep studying. You keep on marching on through the struggle, the chaos, the frustration, the procrastination, the disappointment, the anger, the regret. When all that is there, but you keep studying through it all, you know you have the discipline to be a successful person. It's the ability to know that even though at the time you feel overwhelmed and overpowered, you know deep down that it too shall pass. You will find a way. You will keep studying to chase your goal, to make you proud, to make your family proud through thick and thin. You will continue studying.
Confucius said one time, "He who said he can and he who said he can't are both usually right." So, ask yourself this. What do you want to be remembered for? I hope you want to be remembered for someone who gets results, for someone that gets good grades, for someone that has their health in check, for someone who has their financial situation in check. We can start now. Right now. Let's make it happen.